Have you ever noticed how the people who are always available never seem to get the respect they deserve? Or maybe you're that person, the one who's always there, always saying yes, always making yourself available, only to feel taken for granted. What if I told you that one simple shift in your behavior could completely transform how others perceive and treat you? I'm Duke, and today we're diving into a powerful psychological principle that might just change your life. When you stop being available all the time, everything changes. Before we get started, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to join our community focused on personal growth and psychology. Let's start with a question. Why do we make ourselves constantly available? For most of us, it stems from one of three core fears. Fear of missing out, fear of disappointing others, fear of not being needed. When we're always available, responding to every text immediately, saying yes to every request, dropping our plans for others, we think we're building stronger connections. But psychology shows us something different is happening. The principle of scarcity in psychology tells us that humans value what's rare and less accessible. When something or someone is always available, we unconsciously assign less value to it. Think about it this way. Would you appreciate water more in the middle of a desert or when you're sitting next to a water fountain? Context matters, and scarcity creates value. Sarah was always available for her friends, cancelling plans, responding instantly to messages, and being the emotional support person 24/7. Over time, she noticed her friends began to expect her immediate response, feel entitled to her time, contact her only when they needed something sound familiar. So what happens when you stop being so available? When Sarah started implementing boundaries around her time and availability, three remarkable things happened. First, people's perception of her changed. By not always being available, she created what psychologists call a mystique factor. People became more curious about her life and what she was doing. Second, her own self-value increased. Each time she honored her time by saying, "I can't today, but how about next week?" She reinforced to herself that her time had worth. Third, and most surprisingly, the quality of her relationships improved. When she did spend time with people, it became special, intentional, and meaningful. Let me be clear. This isn't about playing games or manipulating people. It's about establishing healthy boundaries that reflect your self-worth. Now let's talk about how to practically reduce your availability in a healthy way. Step 1. Create a response delay. Start by simply extending the time between receiving a message and responding to it. Not everything requires an immediate response. Step 2. Schedule your availability. Block specific times for responding to messages and calls. Outside those times, be fully present in whatever you're doing. Step 3. Learn to say no. Practice phrases like, "That sounds great, but I've committed to focusing on X right now." "I can't this time, but I'd love to join next time." "I have plans that evening, but let's find another time that works." The most powerful part? When you do say yes, it carries more weight. Your presence becomes a gift rather than an expectation. Remember, the goal isn't to become unavailable. It's to be selectively available in a way that honors your time and energy. So what changes can you expect when you implement these practices? 1. Increased respect from others. When you treat your time as valuable, others will follow suit. 2. More meaningful connections. The time you do spend with others becomes more intentional and appreciated. 3. Better boundaries in all areas of life. This practice ripples into work, family relationships, and even dating. 4. Higher quality opportunities. When you're selective about where you invest your energy, better opportunities tend to find you. Once I stopped being available for last-minute plans, my friends started including me in the important events they planned weeks in advance. After I stopped responding to work emails after 6 p.m., my colleagues began respecting my time, and my boss actually commented on my improved productivity. The truth is, your availability directly communicates your value, not just to others, but to yourself. When you stop being available all the time, you're making a powerful statement. My time matters. My energy matters. I matter. I'd love to hear your experiences with this concept. Have you noticed changes when you became less available? Share in the comments below. If you found this valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need this message. And if you want more content on psychology and personal growth, hit that subscribe button and check out my other videos on setting boundaries and building self-worth. Until next time, remember, your time is your most valuable asset. Invest it wisely.